Okay, MTS 1.2, Algebra 1, 43 through 49. Okay? Alright, so we got 1200 plus J equals 345, or negative 1200. So what's the opposite of adding negative 1200? Well, if we could subtract a negative 1200, which really means adding 1200, right? So we're going to add 1200, because the opposite of adding a negative 1200 would be adding 1200. And once we do that to both sides, then we get J is equal to 5, 4, 5, 1, 15, 45. Done. Yeah? Okay? Let's do the next one. 26 is equal to negative 4 plus y. Now the y's and the 4's, they look really close to each other, so you have to be careful when you're writing them, right? What is opposite of adding a negative 4? Adding a positive 4, right? Opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. So I'm just going to go positive 4 here and positive 4 here, and what do I get? 30 equals y. Is that making sense? Okay. Then we go to, what's the opposite? So now I want to hear it. You got to give it to me. What's the opposite of adding negative 1/6? Positive 1/6. See? The more you do it, the easier it becomes, right? So we're going to add a positive 1/6 and a positive 1/6. And this one, they're trying to trick you. A lot of times students come up with 0. It's not 0, is it? It's 2/6. And they're still trying to trick you. Because remember, 2/6, we can do that upside down division on. And what goes into 2 and 6? 2, right? And 2 goes into 2 how many times? Once. And 2 goes into 6? 3. We're left with 1/3. So H is equal to 1/3. Okay? H is equal to 1/3. Did I go a little fast on that? No? Are we okay? Good? Alright. Alright, so the last one is a story problem. We always finish on a story problem. Every assignment, you go until the story problem. So it's practice exercises. Look right there. Practice exercises, right? To the story problem. Odds. Every single time. So if you miss a day, Monday and Tuesday is always an assignment. Now sometimes we'll skip assignments, but it's always an assignment. Okay? And so you'll see the odds. And just do the odds. Now, when you guys are, this is pretty easy for you, yeah? You could have probably just done these odds and been okay with them. And skipped all of those odds. And I would have been okay with it. You know why? Because you would have probably done really well on the test on that subject, right? So you're going to get, I'm going to see how you're doing on this subject while we're giving you the test. Okay? This last problem is a story problem, so we want to make sure we can do it. We're going to deposit $500. Okay? After he deposited $500, he ended up with $4,732, right? So that means that some number, what can we use for some number? Any number? H. Okay? H plus, how much did he add to it?
500.
500 equals what?
4,732.
4,732. Okay? And then how are we going to solve? That's it. Minus 500 minus 500. So I get H is equal to 4232. That's it. So he had $4,232 in the bank before he deposited it. That's it. Done.